Don't wait for loss. Appreciate everything when you have it. I know people that as they're approaching different decades, they start looking with anticipation of what they're losing. Well, I'm hitting 50, and my God, I can never think of myself as young again. I'm hitting 40. Now the gray hair is starting. I just talked with a woman who's 49 years of age, and she said that her libido was non-existent for the last year. And I said, well, why? Why do you think? And she said, well, because I'm 49, Gary. I mean, what guy gets up in the morning and thinks, wow, I really want an aging, out of shape 49-year-old? Yeah. No, they want young women. They want what I was when I was 25 and sexy and fun. But I'm accepting it. Accepting what? You're accepting that because you're 49, you should no longer have a libido, you should no longer be passionate, you should no longer allow that chi to flow, you should no longer think of all the things you can do. She says, well, yeah. I said, well, then you're going to manifest a very limited life. You're going to cut the energies of all those things. She says, well, I mean, you think I'm alone? I said, well, no, you're not alone, but what if I showed you a woman 49 or 59 or 69 or 79 still actively, enjoying their sexuality, still seeking ways to explore it, expand it, enjoy it? She said, well, maybe they're just being immature. Immature? So somehow your belief system says that at a certain age you've got to act your age. So then think of all the other things. You're not going to go dancing unless it's to a very conservative dancing, and you're going to dress only conservatively. So what you're saying is that as you approach this decade, everything in your life has to adapt to the preconceived social notion of this decade. So all you're doing is honoring everyone else's beliefs about you at this coming decade. And you've already prepared yourself for it. You're already looking for it. You're looking at the loss that's going to happen as you approach this. How positive is it to think that the next year that you're going to hit 50, that you're going to be less than when you were at 40 or at 45? That's not a mindset that's healthy. So enjoy what you have every day, because if you took away the calendar, if no one knew who you were, then age would only be a number, wouldn't it? What if you lived your life as if age were only a number, and an insignificant number? Then you wouldn't adapt to preconceived notions of what you should be doing or not doing at a certain age, right? So don't live your life as if it's important at a particular age. It is not. A whole nation of senior citizens act like senior citizens. Well, we'll go putt golf now, but not too strenuous. Don't pull it back too far. We'll exercise just a little bit because we're senior citizens now. No libido for us. Can I still chew? I don't have dentures. I don't feel accepted. Everyone else has dentures. And diapers. God. Just think of what we do to a whole culture. We minimalize their existence. We say you're no longer relevant. It's all game. But it starts when you accept the rules of it. Break the rules. Just be a living human being who does not care what age you are. Where I grew up, by the time you were 30, you were already supposed to have a family and be well on into a job that you would work at until you retired. There wasn't supposed to be a whole lot of new things. Maybe by 35 you could upgrade things a bit because you could afford them and you were looked upon as a mature part of society. You had to go into the guilds or the different places and be there forever. It was Kiwanis or JCs, and that was always expected. Nobody expected you to do anything different than simply stay the way you were until you died. And you'd go through transitions. At 40, you'd start to really slow down and take it easy. You'd be a coach, but not a player. And expected to have the pot bellies, and expect to have high blood pressure and diabetes and heart disease, and expect, to have your family grown by that time. And by 50, you're looking at places you can retire to. It's all about, we're going to retire here. And we went to Greece there, and yeah, we've gone 5 times to the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Well, where's your life in all that? Oh, we're solid as a rock and about as exciting. Because people accept, where I come from, accept that there's no flexibility in what you're supposed to do. You take a card, you read the card, say, I'm from this background, I have this income, this education. Okay, punch me in. I'm ready to devote my whole life to this. You're an Italian, live in this neighborhood, you're not supposed to move. We'll make you feel guilt. You know how easy that is? Guilt. Oh my God, I'm going to move away. I'm going to move 8 blocks. Oh my God, oh my God. Well, it's true, isn't it? Absolutely, it's true. And these are the lessons that we have to learn. The greater the fear, the more extreme the reaction. Watch people really get bent out of shape because they're just afraid. But they want to acknowledge and say, you know, I'm afraid of learning what you know, so I'm just going to be angry with you. Reactions. The higher the heat of the argument, the more the fear is simply vibrating. Fear constricts, love expands. Openness is where we can see everything. Fear, we can only see limitations. And how many of your thoughts have come from fear?